What's up, guys? Super excited to share with you guys my newly acquired add-on to my car. It's a cube speed short shifter for the Toyota R154, W58, and they make shifters for all sorts of different cars. A lot of Chevys too, man. Like, well, I guess because over in Australia they got a bunch of Holdens, and I think they got Vauxhall, which is pretty much the same thing. A bunch of LS stuff. But anyway, this shifter, so you can see cube speed. I guess that's how it gets its name, because it's shaped like a cube. Man, that feels like, oh my god, man, that thing's like fucking almost as good as having sex. Like, real shit. That shit's fucking, that's sweet. The shift knob he gives, it just makes it that much nicer. I still gotta make a floor plate to block that. I got some stuff in here from the auto parts store, but that stuff's not really important. But yeah, this shifter is just like amazing. I had another shifter in here. I had a beach shifter. I paid like 3 times the money I paid for this, and the tooling, the machining of the threads was jacked up. It messed up my TRD shift knob. Luckily there was enough plastic in there, I kind of ran a tap through it, and I think I fixed it, considering that was a gift from my wife, and I'm kind of pissed off about it. And just to reinsure that the threads were messed up, I tried screwing this on my old shifter, and this is 12125 with thread pitch, which is what the factory shifter is, because this screws on my factory shifter. And this just, the other shifter, the threads were close, you could feel like a catching, but they were different, and basically it cross-threaded itself onto everything and destroyed my TRD shifter. Plus, it was really notchy. It left metal contaminants down, even though I had lubed the brass bushing in it. It left metal in there. When you had a shift, I had to like grab it really hard. It was a hammered piece of shit. It really was. I really don't want to sit here and trash somebody's work, but if somebody's going to be in the industry, you know, pushing that they're the best and claiming that they're the best, you know, and then they're going to go ahead and they're going to put out a half-ass product, it is what it is. This shifter, I need to still tighten these countersunk bolts up a little bit to pull this tighter. So don't mind that wiggling. That's not a big deal. I hear these do wiggle a little bit, and I messaged him about it, and he was telling me that he's working on a revised version that will adapt it. But if you look, the revised version will actually be the shifter lever, so you'll just buy a lever instead of having to like dismantle your car and take shifters out and mess up gaskets and put 50 pounds of silicone or whatever everybody's using now that you can't really find any of these gaskets stateside for these things. But yeah, I just figured I'd share with you guys. Like I said, this shifter's just, it's like a dog box, man. It's crunchy, it's notchy. Actually, a couple years ago, I worked for a shop. We did nothing but like vintage Ferraris and stuff for like road racing and stuff. And man, like, the only cars I've ever felt that felt this like you're doing something like a sports car should be, in my opinion, was a Ferrari. I mean, you're getting that Ferrari feel. This thing feels like the Ferrari GTO, the 288 GTO I get to drive in. I mean, the 288 GTO is a freaking, I forgot what it goes for. I think it's like a $355,000 car. You get that feeling, and I mean, I got this out of with shipping and everything, like a $200 shifter, man. I mean, it's just, it's amazing. It was absolutely worth the money. It came with the bushing, it came with the bolts, came with the spacer for if you're running a R154 with a modified shifter housing, and it's just, it came with everything you need. It came with a shift knob that feels beautiful in your hand. Like, it's a really nice shift knob, and I'm just 100% like, I'm happy. Totally happy with it. And when he comes out with a straight shifter lever add-on for this, I think the shifter would be slightly better if it was. I'm going to definitely be purchasing, and like I said, I don't even have to waste a gasket. I can just unbolt it here, and I would be able to take the new straightened out lever and integrate it right into this one. I don't have to change the whole shifter. I don't have to pop this assembly apart or anything. And actually, my shift boot I can push down almost enough to where I almost don't even have to take the shift boot off to change this. So I mean, we could put. I'm not gonna clip it in because I still got to work on it. But I mean, it's beautiful. It sounds weird saying a metal rod is beautiful, and it comes with a locking jam nut so it won't spin when you're shifting, but that's just absolutely, that's gorgeous, and it's beautiful. Fits like it should, works better than it should, and greatly reduced shifter throw. And like I said, I would like to thank the guys at Cube Speed for making an awesome product and putting a lot of thought and effort and heart and soul into what they do to actually build a product that's worth being in, you know, your project car. I don't know about some people, but I have probably close to $30,000 just in parts in my car. And you know, I want it to be as best as it can possibly be and be as nice as it possibly can be, and this shifter just took it like a notch further. Like, I drove the car like 2 times with it since I put it in just down my street, and oh my god, man, like I used to like not want to put mileage on my car just because it's low mileage, but now it's like I don't even care. I just want to drive it. It is literally, it's that amazing. It's beautiful, like I said. Anyway, guys, it was good talking to you guys, and I advise you guys to go out and get one of these, man. It is definitely worth it. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm not making a darn penny off of it. I'm no different than you. I'm just a guy that went out and bought it. So like I said, go out, get yourself one. It is way better than the factory one. He makes the parts so every bit of the shifter is totally rebuildable, serviceable. Like, none of it's discontinued, and it's amazing. There's just no other way I could put it. I am so incredibly pleased with it, and it's a blast to drive with it, and it makes my day every time I get to use it. Even just sitting here playing with it, just shifting the car off is just, it's wow. It's mind-blowing. Anyway, thank you guys. Hope you enjoy, and like I said, you can get one of these at www.cubespeed.au.com. Have a nice day, and enjoy building your car. Bye.